Vern at VFC Archery. I'd like to apologize to all my subscribers. 8 hornbows, only one shot. That was my second one. This one here behind me, there's no way it's going to work out. It's got too much of a twist, even with string bridges. And it's only 40 inches long, and it's already starting to give a little bit here. I've only got 80 grams of sinew on this thing. Probably enough sinew, but I didn't want to put any more on just because, you know, I've had trouble in the past. Even when I put on 120 grams of sinew on a 48-inch bow, I've had trouble with it. So had a few limitations, I think, just with materials. My sayas, they weren't mulberry, they weren't angled properly. I didn't have the proper caissons. Which part of making these hornbows is expecting a lot of them to break on you, and of course that happened to me with all the exception of one, which you can watch on YouTube. It's I shoot it 3 times. This was kind of a diversion for me. I lucked out and got most of the right materials, but in the end this didn't work out. So I've got some videos where we purposely blew up the bows because there was just no way that they were made properly or they were going to work out. If you're going to attempt to make these, get enough material to make, I'm going to say, at least 8 to 10 attempts. Read a good book. There's one out there specifically on Kindle on making hornbows. I've tried to follow that book as much as possible. And definitely make them light. Don't make them heavy, or you won't be able to shoot them and you'll run into more problems. The biggest problem with these things, though, in my mind, is twisting. The limbs twisting, and I mean that's sometimes you can do everything right and it won't work, and it'll break sometimes. You almost have to do an autopsy if you're experienced enough to know what happened. Also, the breakage, of course. You're never sure whether it's the horn, the wood, or the sinew, or all three, or you got a weak spot. But definitely, this is not for the faint of heart. This is something for the most experienced of bow makers, who have access to the right materials, the right resources, the right amount of time to do these. So I'm going to continue on with my native style bows, which really where I think my expertise lies. Hope you still subscribe. Vern, VFC Archery, and thanks for watching.